This question is along the lines of a Hanji puzzle, which I would recommend looking into. They're great fun. So first thing to do here is either shade in the cells we know must be shaded, or cross out the ones we know cannot possibly be shaded. And because we don't know that any of them have to be shaded because we just got twos. There's no like fours or anything. Actually, three would be helpful as well, but not two. But I can cross out all of these, and my subsequent grids are all going to be based on this. So I don't know how many I'm going to have, but let's just draw a few. And then we'll systematically work through and find out the um, different grids can be painted. So in my first grid, I'm going to start by shading these two bottom squares. You could start somewhere else, just make sure you systematically work through it. So I'm going to look at the different permutations when I start with this left-hand column. Okay, now that means that this one cannot be shaded. I'm going to do it in a different color to make it clear. These two can't be, which means that these two have to be, which means that this one has to be and this one isn't. So that all works out. There's only one way of doing it if I start with these two squares. Okay, how about if I start with the bottom left and then the top left? Now then, this one can't be, these two can't be. I must shade in these two because of that two there. That one can't be, and that one must be. So actually there's only one way when I start with the bottom left and the top left. Okay, that just leaves this one here and this one here. All right, let's see what happens. So now this one can't be shaded. Okay, but it looks like I've got some different possibilities from here on. So um, what shall I do? Let's shade these two now. I'll start with this next one along. So these two. So that means now that that one can't be, that one can't be, that one can't be, and that one has to be. All right, so I'm kind of turning it into, I'm going to keep those two reds, make this one green, and then look at a different possibility over here. So what if I went with the bottom one and now the top one? That seems to work. That one won't be, that one won't be, that one will have to be. Okay, we've got another one. Let's just start again, the same red beginning. This one is green. And then this time, instead of the bottom two or the bottom and the top, I'm going to go with this one here and this one here. What that means is this isn't shaded, this isn't shaded. It must be that that one is and that one isn't. So I've systematically worked through all the starting points with red. For two of them, I only got one possible solution. It all worked out. But for the other ones, actually, I got some different answers. Three, in fact, but I know I've exhausted all of them because I've carefully worked through it. So this grid is not needed. And the answer is D.